Another game, another interceptions for your defensive back group. I mean, every week, do you guys expect to do this?
Yeah, I mean, we talk about turning the ball over, and I think, like I keep saying, it's a whole defensive effort. It's pressure, it's disguise, it's guys, when the ball's thrown to them, catching it. And I think that's something we know we have to do as a defense. It makes us a better team. And tonight we did a good job taking advantage of opportunities that came up.
Right here. Golden Tate walked in for a touchdown for the first half. Did that give you extra motivation for the second half to shut door to them?
No, I mean, we gave up a play, but I think the good thing about having experience on our defensive unit is we know if we give up a play, it's one play. Let's focus on what's coming next, and I think that's what we did a good job of. They made one big play and just making sure we didn't give up any other big plays and locking back in on what we need to do.
What challenges arose on defense tonight? I think you had JC, you had Patrick, you had Dante all go down on the defensive side of the ball, staying coordinated and communicating, especially with the short week this week.
I think that's where our depth showed up. When you get short weeks like this, it's a lot of walkthroughs, it's a lot of meeting time, and especially with this game, we wasn't 100% sure of what they would do because all year they had a lot of guys missing that were a big part of their offense. So I think that's the good thing about our team. How it goes down. Jamie took over the huddle. Bentley comes in. Like all those guys have played a lot of football for us. So we don't really miss a beat. But it's tough. We got guys in there that have played a lot of football for us. But each guy knows when something happens, you got to step up and be ready to go.
Devin, the fumble recovery by Kyle on that play looked like the Giants lineman had an opportunity to recover, and you punched the ball out. Can you describe the play itself, but also the concept that this defense seems to employ, getting a lot of people to the ball so that when the ball comes out, you guys are not only able to recover, but make plays with it?
Yeah, I mean, that's a part of turnovers. It's not always, a great interception or, it's guys flying around and, they throw a screen. Me and Jamie get to the guy first. Jamie forces the fumble. I try to get on the ball. We all die for it, punch the ball forward. There's like 4 guys on our defense running to the ball. KV gets a scoop and a score. And I think you saw that all night, starting off with Steph making a good defensive play, pops the ball in the air. John comes down with the interception, but you look at that picture, there's like 3 guys all running full speed to where the throw is being made. And that's something we talk about in practice. The D linemen do a great job, whenever a ball's thrown, turning, running to the ball, trying to make plays from behind. So we got to continue to do that, and I think that allows us to play aggressive. You miss a tackle, somebody else is coming. We just got to keep doing those things.
Devin, you've been here a long time. You've heard bend but don't break Patriots defense. Heard that a lot. Obviously, last year you guys came on strong. This is different, what we're seeing. It's only 6 games. You haven't won anything yet, but we're talking 3 turnovers a game, touchdowns off of turnovers. Can you talk about how much fun this defense is, playing on this defense and making plays?
Oh, it's been awesome, but I think a lot is always made of, we never say bend and don't break. Like, we don't say that here. Like, the same philosophies, the same things we talked about is the same things we've said this year, and I think we've just been doing a good job. We have a good unit. We have a lot of guys back, like you said, from the unit that came on strong last year. You get to return all of those guys, especially us in the secondary. But, I mean, across the board, we lost a few guys. But overall, even the new guys that have come have been experienced players, have been able to pick up the system. So I think we were able to be a little bit more advanced in the springtime to really get going on stuff we wanted to run. And then I think it's just personality. Everybody's buying in. Everybody's ready to do whatever they can to help the defense, and that's playing a bunch of different roles for a lot of different guys, and we just got to keep doing that. We can't get tired of working hard and trying to out-prepare people.
Devin, you see it obviously up close in practice every single day. You see it up close in games. What makes Stephon Gilmore so good to be so physical but not cross the line and commit penalties? I mean, it looked like he was as dominant physically as anybody on the field tonight in the secondary.
Yeah, I mean, I would just say he just works on his craft. Like, if you follow him on Instagram, you'll see he's working on his craft in the off season with Dre Bly. He does a ton of stuff, practice field. He's always out there repping one-on-ones. Like, he's doing all of that stuff to prepare himself. And I think he has a great understanding of route recognition, what guys are running, where their splits are. So it's been awesome just to watch him, especially a guy that comes into the system and learns the system. And, from year to year, game to game, he's just gotten better and better. And he's a big help to our defense. We do a lot of stuff around him and his abilities. And I think what's made us really good in the secondary is understanding everybody's abilities, what they do well, how we need to play off each other. And I think that's allowed us to make some more plays, even from last year going forward. Like, we've just really understood where guys are going to be and what they do well.
This week talked about how difficult it is to kind of get your bodies prepped on that short week. Getting a victory tonight and having that extra rest, what is that like as a player, just to enjoy those extra couple of days?
Yeah, man. Like Slay said, as hard as it is to get your body ready to go Thursday, is how big of a blessing it is after the game to be able to rest. You get 6 weeks in, and, we've been just going at it nonstop. You guys see us full pads whenever we can and working hard. So this will be a good break just to try to get healthy, stay really locked in. And I think guys do a good job on this team of taking advantage of getting treatment, doing different things to really try to get your body ready for the next, couple games that we have before the bye week. If you can just put it all in, then get a little rest and then go from there. That's something we've talked about throughout the years of sometimes getting these breaks and them timing up really well if we do a good job of taking advantage of it. Appreciate it.